Hi, dear friends. This is Bashir Ahmad Gojree, this time with a short presentation about the concept of empathy and empathy as a skill that a teacher needs to have. Empathy is the ability to understand the feelings of another person from his perspective. Yes, empathy इंसान की एक ऐसी सलाहियत है जिस सलाहियत के जरिए वो किसी दूसरे इंसान की फीलिंग्स उसी के अंदाज में समझ सकता है and it is this skill if a teacher possesses which makes students feel that you are able to identify with his problems without feeling sorry for him. Students' frustrations, anger, helplessness, indifference, fear, and all such emotions will become more apparent when you empathize with them. The skills associated with empathy. There are two main skills. Number one, verbal and non-verbal communication of attentiveness and pace with students' mood of experience. Verbal and non-verbal communication of attentiveness. Dear teachers, communication of empathy would begin with being with the person both physically and psychologically. That is, by being with the person totally. Attentiveness needs to be communicated both verbally and non verbally so that the student can experience you are with her or him. Let's now try to understand what does this verbal and non-verbal communication mean. Verbal attentiveness is indicated by the use of words go on, hmm, along with head nods. Use of verbal attentiveness puts the teacher as a helper in a position to listen carefully and also enhances the feelings of being understood. Non-verbal attentiveness. Importance of non-verbal behavior in communication has been a well-established fact. Facial expressions and the hand gestures, along with the tone of voice, are useful means to communicating any message. Pace with students' mode of experience. One of the way of communicating empathy is to match or keep pace with your student's way of interpreting or expressing her or his experience and trying to keep pace with the student's experiences through their words, their voice tone, their eye movements, etc., and responding in the same modality helps to communicate empathy. Paying attention to the language and the type of words frequently used by a student can be helpful in understanding what sensory modality is being used. For example, if one is frequently using expressions such as I see what you mean, it shows, it is clearly visible. These expressions indicate that the person is habitually using visual modality in his or her expression. That was all about empathy as a skill a teacher should have for his students. Now, here is a reflective activity for teachers on empathy. So, in this activity, you have to imagine a friend of yours who may have recently experienced a negative or a traumatic life event of which you are aware. Try to experience how that person is feeling, what he or she is thinking, and try to take him or her perspective of entire situation. This will help you to understand better how that person is feeling. Thank you for watching this presentation. With regards, Bashir Ahmad Gojree, DRP, Badgaon, Jammu and Kashmir.